Download button. Downloading your file. 50% complete. Download complete.
So you are a screen reader user and you can use your computer pretty well. You can navigate the internet, you can use your desktop and so on. And then one day you're told to install a program. You don't know how to do it. And every tutorial you find online assumes you can see and use a mouse. Well, we're going to fix that right now. We're going to help you to learn how to install a program independently with using your screen reader. Stay tuned. Welcome to Blind Accessibility Tips, the space where we dedicate ourselves to teaching blind and visually impaired persons how to use their Windows computers totally independently with the help of their screen reader, and we focus primarily on the NVDA screen reader. You can find our website at blindaccessibilitytips.com. And if you're a visually impaired person and you're new to using your computer, new to using the NVDA screen reader or any other screen reader for that matter, because the lessons for the most part can relate to the other screen readers, you can visit our website at blindaccessibilitytips.com/windows-computer-PC. Yes, I know that's a lot. You can find the link in the description. But yes, you can go to that link and find a free course where you can go forwards and backwards throughout the different lessons of the course and learn. Just hit the next and back links at the bottom of each lesson to go to and fro between the lessons. Alright, so let's talk about the process. To download and install an app to your computer, the first thing you need to do is to go where the app is found. So maybe that's a website, or maybe you have to search for it on Google. But the point is, go to the website and find where that app is. The next thing is to find the download link on that web page, and then you have to activate that link. That will then cause the file to be downloaded to your computer. And yes, you can find the downloaded files in the download area of the browser that you're using. For instance, I like to use Google Chrome, or you can find it in the downloads area of the Microsoft Edge browser and so on. But you don't even have to do that, because once you press enter on that download link, it automatically gets saved in the downloads folder of your computer. And of course, you can go and find that in File Explorer. Now, upon doing that, you then have to open that file and go through the installer, and then the app would be duly installed to your computer. All right. So let us do that now. I am going to look for the LibreOffice apps. I've been hearing about them, and yes, I know they're an alternative to the Microsoft Office apps. So let us go and try and download this suite of apps. All right, so I'm going to go into Google Chrome and open an incognito window.
New incognito tab.
Now, to open an incognito window, the keyboard shortcut is Ctrl-Shift-N. If you don't know how to open your web browser or to navigate your web browser, in this case I'm using Google Chrome as my web browser, then I will drop the link to the video where I showed you how to do so. And also remember, if you go through the free course on the website, you will find that lesson. Alright, so I'm in an incognito window. By default, automatically once you open it, the Ctrl-L area, or the address bar, properly called, is automatically selected. So you can just go ahead and type your search terms. I don't have an exact web address where I can find LibreOffice. If you have the exact web address for the app that you are trying to download, then by all means, type it in right here and then press enter to go to that web page. But I don't, so I'm going to have to do a Google search. I'm already in the Ctrl-L area, so I'm going to type the keywords download LibreOffice.
WNLOAD space LIBREOFFICE.
Press enter.
Google.com/search Q equals download plus Libre.
And of course, now I have been placed on a Google search page. Now, the Google search page itself takes some doing in terms of navigating it. There is a lesson in the free course on the website that does take you through how to navigate this web page. And yes, Google has made updates to its web page because things keep happening. Things are changing, so Google updates how its search page looks. But accessibility tends to remain a priority for them. And so I find that even if there are changes made to the search page, navigating by the letter H, which of course allows us to jump by heading on any web page, will allow us to go through this web page fairly simply. So I'm going to press H until I find some heading that sounds like that's a place where I can go and download LibreOffice. Pressing H.
Clickable search results heading level 1. Main landmark clickable web results heading level. Download LibreOffice heading level 3 link.
All right. This heading here says download LibreOffice. Let me just down arrow though to read the information under this heading.
Link LibreOffice. Link https://www.libreoffice.org download. Button about this result. Download LibreOffice, the free and open source office suite.
All right, and it's telling us that this is where you go and download it. So you know what? Let me press Shift H to go back to that heading.
Download LibreOffice heading level 3 link.
And it's a link, so I can press enter.
Download LibreOffice. Save.
And now I am on the
Clickable language
LibreOffice page where I can download LibreOffice. All right, I don't want to spend too much time down arrowing through, navigational links at the top, so I like to press H at first.
Navigation landmark LibreOffice graphic link heading level 2.
And this still says navigational landmark. Let me press H again.
New features heading level 2.
Well, this jumped to new features, so maybe we have gone too far. I'm going to press Shift H to go back to the previous heading.
Navigation landmark LibreOffice graphic.
And then just down arrow through here until I can find my download link.
List with 7 items, same page, link download, link about us, link get help, link community, link blog, button search, link donate, out of list download LibreOffice.
So this area here, let's continue down arrow.
Graphic LibreOffice 26.2.3, link 26.2.3 Windows, x86 to 64.
If you notice, this one here says link. Let me up arrow.
Graphic LibreOffice.
And come back down and let us listen.
Link 26.2.3 Windows.
And it says link, and then it gave us the version of LibreOffice for Windows that's here. And it's a link. So I think I can press enter on there to download it. But let me see. Let me down arrow again.
Download by link torrent or see link all mirror links, x86.
So this section here is also providing us with 2 alternative methods by which we can actually download. It says either by mirrors or by torrent or something like that. All right. But you know what? Let me up arrow.
Link 26.2.3 Windows.
This one here that gives us the link. I'm just going to press enter on this because this should be where we can do the regular download.
Save as dialog. File name, combo box collapse.
And it's bringing up the save as dialog box. Now, just to say, I notice that sometimes I get this, other times you do not. So generally, when you press enter on the download link of a file on the internet, it tends to automatically start downloading to the computer immediately. And while it's doing that, the screen reader kind of talks and talks and talks a lot, right? But today, I downloaded something else before and I realized I'm getting this save as dialog box. It's not typical, but hey, it's happening. So let's do so. By default, Windows is going to attempt to save the file to the downloads folder. So the downloads folder will already be selected in the tree view. So I am not going to tab over there. Let me just check the name of the file here. Let me tab.
Save as type, combo box, file name,
Shift
combo
tab.
box collapsed. Edit Alt plus and selected LibreOffice 26.2.3 Win x86.
Okay, and that is the name of the file that will be downloaded. I'm okay with that name. And I know the location has already been selected for downloads. So let's just press enter here.
Dialog. Donate LibreOffice. Google Chrome window. Donate LibreOffice. Clickable content info landmark list with 10 items. Link to Are We? Donate LibreOffice. Google Chrome. Incognito. Region. Link the document foundation.
And you realize it kept saying download LibreOffice quite a few times. That is because during the process of downloading, your screen reader just talks and talks and talks until the process is complete. And actually also, in addition to the talking, a little box came up on the right side telling us that the progression of the download was happening. Right now in front of us on the LibreOffice webpage, it has taken us to another page where we could actually donate if we want. And so, if you can do so. But what we need to do now is go and find that file that was downloaded to our computer. Because yes, the file has been downloaded to our computer, but it has not yet been installed to the computer. So opening File Explorer by pressing Windows E.
Home. File Explorer. Home. File Explorer.
Shift tab to the tree view.
Tree view. Home 1 of 16 level 1.
And then find downloads.
Level 2 documents. Level 1 downloads. Pinned. Not checked file.
Press enter. And then we're going to tab over to the items view list.
Items view list. Today grouping expanded. LibreOffice 26.2.3 Win x80.
And you hear it there. It is the first item over here in the items view list area of the downloads folder. Again, if you don't know how to navigate your File Explorer, those lessons are in the free course on the website, and I will also drop a link to a video that was also done here on the Blind Accessibility Tips YouTube channel. All right, so now we need to open this file. It announced it, but I don't think it's properly selected, so we could press space bar, or we could just down arrow
Untitled video 1.
and go back up onto it.
LibreOffice 26.2.3 Win x.
Right, now it's properly selected. Now to open it, we're going to press enter.
Window dialog. Download Windows installer dialog. Prepare LibreOffice 26.2.3.2. Installation wizard build contributed in collaboration with the community by the Document Foundation. For credits, see https://www.documentfoundation.org. Welcome to the installation wizard for LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. The installation wizard will install LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2 on your computer. To continue, click Next. Next greater button Alt plus N.
All right, great. So you notice what just happened. As soon as we opened the file, the installer came up. And the installer can look different depending on the app that you're downloading, right? This is how it looks for LibreOffice, and it will take you through the entire wizard easily. And it tells you to click on the next button, and the next button is already there. Let me tab and see what we hear.
Cancel button.
So that will be cancel. We don't want to cancel, so I'm going to shift tab.
Next greater button Alt plus N.
And that we're now back on the next button, pressing enter to continue through the installer.
LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Installation wizard. Choose the setup type that best suits your needs. Setup type. Please select a setup type. LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2 will be installed with the default components, including user interface languages and spelling dictionaries matching your current language settings. Choose which program features you want installed and where they will be installed. For example, you can select user interface languages and spelling dictionaries. Typical custom button. Typical radio button checked Alt plus T.
All right, so this here is telling us, I know it's a bit fast, but we don't want to take too long. It's telling us here basically that you can choose the type of installation you want for LibreOffice. You can either choose typical, which it will download the regular things that come along with this suite of apps. Or let me see, because it's a radial button here, so let me down arrow.
Custom radio button checked Alt plus S.
Custom, which means that you can select what you want. Let me down arrow again.
Typical radio button checked Alt plus T.
It goes back to typical, which means that there are only two options. Now the radial button is on typical. I want to leave it there. So I'm gonna not press arrow keys anymore. I'm gonna just tab away.
Less back button Alt plus B.
That says back. We don't want back. Let's tab again.
Next greater button Alt plus N.
Next. Enter.
LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Installation wizard. The wizard is ready to begin installation. Click Install to begin the installation. If you want to review or change any of your installation settings, click back. Click Cancel to exit the wizard. Ready to install the program. Install button Alt plus I.
All right, so it's telling you we're ready to install, and it's already on the install button. If we tab, we might hear cancel, but we don't want that. So I'm just going to press enter here on install.
LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Secure desktop. User account control dialog. User account control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? LibreOffice 2 6.2.
All right, so point to note, you cannot install an app on your computer unless you have administrator privileges, right? Because you have to be able to tell this dialog box that comes up here, yes, you have to be able to give it permission. You have to be able to give the new app that you're trying to install permission to make changes to your computer, right? So I'm just going to press Alt Y here because that will select yes.
LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Installation wizard. Computing space requirements. The program features you selected are being installed. Installing LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Please wait while the installation wizard installs LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. This may take several minutes. Status. Cancel button. LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Installation wizard. Installation wizard completed. The installation wizard has successfully installed LibreOffice 2 6.2.3.2. Click Finish to exit the wizard. Finish button Alt plus F.
Right. And it's on the Finish button, pressing enter.
Downloads. File Explorer. Items.
And LibreOffice has been duly installed on my computer. Very simple. Alright, so that is it. Downloading and installing an app can be pretty simple on your computer. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please press the like button just before you leave and share it with someone you know this could really help. And listen, if you have a comment, drop it in the comment section below. If there's an app you'd like us to explore, please put that down there as well. We all in the community can benefit. Alright, so see you next time with the next video, or you can look on the video that's coming up on your screen right now.